You talk about a situation that's terrible in the NFL. I had already called Matt Rhule being fired. If you had looked at some of my other videos on some of my other applications, yeah. I had already called Matt Rhule being fired. At some point, Matt Rhule was going to be fired. I already seen it coming. But dog. They talking about trading Christian McCaffrey? Now, you might say, well, Christian McCaffrey, he keeps getting injured. He's on and off. Yeah, but you built your team. That was your cornerstone. That's the cornerstone of your offense. On top of that, I'm hearing rumors of Robbie Anderson getting traded, DJ Moore getting traded, Brian Burns getting traded, J.C. Horn might be on the chopping block. That's a lot of names in such a short period of time. I don't know about y'all Carolina fans. Y'all are facing one hell of a rebuild. Y'all are staring in the barrel of a rebuild. That is not ideal. I thought that maybe the coach would just be the problem for this football team. But it's on another level if y'all are talking about trading players away to get picks. You've been at the top of the draft every season. Trading your top talent, I mean, usually that's not the way to go, but every situation's different, I guess. But I don't know. It doesn't look good. It does not look good. Those Carolina Panther fans aren't going to be around. And especially Baker Mayfield. Oh. I'm in a community where the host of the community was trying to take up for Baker Mayfield. And people just said no. This will be like his third coach that got fired because of him. Or the fact that he got traded away from Cleveland to play for Carolina only to later get that coach fired. All that talent on that football team. It's sad. That's a sad way to go. Defensive talent, offensive talent, I mean everywhere. And you're looking at a situation where you could end up like Washington. Because the next head coach that I think will be fired is Ron Rivera for throwing Carson Wentz under the bus like that. The only problem is Ron Rivera is also the same coach that is holding that Washington Commanders team together. Because I swear, if they fire him, they are going to fall apart in short order. Short order. You're going to have to fire your coordinating staff. Any assistant coaches will be gone, and then the players will want to leave. Because why would you play for this organization? Anyways, back to Carolina and Matt Rhule. Matt Rhule probably goes back to college. I think he probably goes to Nebraska. I think he goes to Nebraska. Hey, if you can prove that you can still coach and still coach in college, Nebraska's the perfect place for you. You can steal some recruiting away from Michigan and Ohio State, who are both doing really well right now. And hopefully win some games in the Big Ten West. Create some sort of buzz in Nebraska, because every time they create buzz in Nebraska, Scott Frost always ruined it. So that's all I got on that. It's a mess in Carolina, G. Sportslogic.